Hi, this is Joy, the Cobb Chick with the Keystone Cottage. This is Florida. It is hurricane territory. It is hurricane season. I do believe it's wrapping up, and we wish that it would hurry up and be on its way. We've been very blessed to not have a hurricane. However, there are some predictions right now. I do believe it's a Category 1 hurricane headed this way. So from what I can see, it's doing a little bit of a wibble wobble. And some people say it's not going to hit our area. We're just going to get a lot of rain. But with all that said, I don't want to take a chance because it's still wanting to curve into Florida because it's coming from like Mexico area. So as it curves, if it does a little wobble, then we're going to get blasted. So this is about, let's see, less than 2 days prior to a hurricane hitting. No, my bad, less than 24 hours to the hurricane hitting. So I just want to do my best to be proactive to make sure that the cottage is covered. And I want to share this information with you so that you can just know what to do in case you have a really bad windstorm or something like that. It is predicted we're going to get a lot of rain, a lot of wind, so hurricane or not, I still want to make sure that I am covering everything. So I'm going to show you what we're doing. Right here, the plastic on the walls, let's just say this upper section here that you see in a lot of my videos, this is about 10 foot wide if I'm not mistaken, so it hangs down about 5 foot on each side. And it's in a big long roll, and it's actually like painter's plastic that the painters would cover things with so they don't get paint on them. But I do want to show you this here, this right here, this roll. This is actually what I started covering my cottage walls with when they were very low. It's the 3 foot by 50 foot, and it's from Home Depot, and it's 4 mil. It's very important to get it thicker, that way it'll last longer, because if you do something like trash bag kind of thickness, it's just not going to last long at all. In fact, we've only had this up for a little while, and there's already a hole in it. So there's more than one hole, so I think I'm going to go through and repair some of that. But I wanted to briefly tell you what I'm doing. So with this 3 foot wide stuff, it's on a big long roll out that way, and I'm tacking it, I'm attaching it firmly to the front and the back. So from there, what I did with one of the other hurricanes, not sure if I'll do it with this one or not, yeah, I probably will, is I took buckets down at the bottom, filled them, now this is I think 2-gallon buckets, and filled them with dirt, because I have plenty of clay, and I knew that the rainwater is going to fill it up too, and that's going to weigh it down. So what I did is, every few feet, I had a bucket like that. From there, I went over the wall with rope, like a big giant shoestring being laced, this way, this way, this way, this way, with the rope. And actually elevated, I laced it so tight so that the buckets are actually levitated off of the ground. That way, when it fills up with water, it just weighs it down that much more. And then at the bottom, what I would do is I would take the plastic and I would just clip it to the string that's laced right there with the bucket. And I would just attach it as much as I could around there. That way, if this did want to blow up, it wouldn't get caught up in the strings. It's just kind of anchoring it down. So everything, anchoring everything, pretty much. But I'm just getting started, so I just wanted to walk you through how I'm doing this. First of all, so we've talked about the plastic. My adhesive, the way I'm attaching it, is actually Gorilla Tape. Right here. Get this at Home Depot. And this stuff is pretty sticky stuff. I used it during the last hurricane, and it worked out pretty well. But I'm going through, and I've already attached that part right there. I'm going through, and I've got these little pieces of almost plastic stitches, if you will, little tape stitches. And then from there, I'm elevating the plastic, pulling it up, and just tacking it in place. Just tack, 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 tack. And then from there, I'm taking the tape right here, and starting down here and pulling it tight, pressing against the wall, because the wall will help you. You don't have to like tape this in midair. You can push against the wall and really press it on there. And then once you get it so long, go through and just press it from the back. So you're really, really creating that tight seal with the tape up and down. You just press, 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 making sure it's all nice and tight. This piece has already been done, so you can see somewhat the tape that we have here. So you're going to get a little kink, a little bubble. Just do your best to seal it up. Alright. So I need to smooth that out a little bit. Got a little air bubble going on. And this is where one piece of tape ended and the other one started. And this is actually where I started at, so it's starting to look kind of crappy. This stuff is sticky. I'm not kidding you. at all. So, but that is what I've done. And I really just wanted to make a video so that I didn't forget what I'm going to be doing with the buckets, anchoring it down, and all that. It's like, here's a piece right here. And if you just press your finger on it, I mean, it's pretty solid. Like, you gotta pull. There we go. And see, the wind's already picking up. So, yeah, overall, I just don't want to take that chance. I'd rather stuff be secure. I'd rather it be safe. And I've got about 24 hours for prep to do this. So at least it's one thing of a bonus that we know it's coming if we're watching the news and all that, versus a hurricane, you know, versus an earthquake, like surprise, rumble, rumble, and things fall apart. So, but anyway, all right, well, the wind's picking up. I guess I better go. But thank you so much for watching. Please hit like, subscribe, and comment below. So hopefully you understood everything that I was talking about the buckets, weighing it down, lacing it up like a shoestring so that it all holds the plastic down really tight. And then from there, I took the plastic and I clipped it with some actually clips like this, right here. Just clipped it right to the ropes that I was using at its lowest point and some other points throughout. So, but anyway, once again, thank you for watching, and you have a safe hurricane season. So, all right, bye.